Hi everyone and welcome to our market analysis videos here at Forex. We are currently forecasting various markets for November at the moment, and this video is going to cover a GBPUSD market for the month coming up. For those who are new to the channel, my name is Connor and I'm the Senior Market Analyst at the company who provides you these daily videos on market analysis and also educational content. Now for today's video, I'm going to run through the fundamentals on GBPUSD first to see what the main themes are for this month coming up, and with special reference to central bank policies. Then I'm going to move on to the chart to identify the key levels to watch out for and to aim for in November. Okay, so let's take a look at the fundamentals first, and looking at the pound. Last month the Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey sent a fresh signal out that the British Central Bank were going to gear up to raise interest rates for the first time since the coronavirus crisis, as inflation risks really mounted. He did say that inflation would be temporary, but he blamed the rise in energy prices for a longer and higher climb in prices. Now the Bank of England now are predicting that inflation is going to go over double the 2% target, so really raising interest rates is the only option for them, which is fair enough. Now it's important to monitor the policy and communication coming up this month to see if this sort of language continues to be used. Now higher UK rates from these specific factors are not actually supportive of the pound at all, and the risk of higher inflation becoming more embedded in the UK economy poses a real downside risk to the pound valuation for November. Looking at the US dollar now, and the Federal Reserve have been in a blackout this week. That's ahead of their policy meeting next week. As a result, we've seen the markets pausing really, and do not expect this to last too long really. As we have seen, we're going to have the jobs report next week. I mean, the jobs report's not going to change the Federal Reserve's decision to begin tapering in November, but Jerome Powell might emphasise short-term rate hikes are still quite far away, i.e. not till 2022 or 2023. However, there's still a feeling in the markets that hawkish risks from the Federal Reserve are underpriced because of how dovish Jerome Powell has been throughout the whole pandemic really. Therefore, we could see the dollar continue to trade higher in November. Put it this way, if you compare the pound versus the dollar at the moment, it feels as if there is more upside potential in the dollar than there is in the pound. Therefore, I'm going to be looking for sells on the GBPUSD chart. Let's take a look at the chart now. Okay, so looking at the chart now for GBPUSD, and I'm on the 4-hour chart at the moment because I think this is probably the nicest chart that time frame that I can look at, which is going to give me the best kind of view for where I think GBPUSD is going for November. And from the fundamental analysis, as you know, that I'm looking for selling opportunities here. So if I go on to the... Hi guys, thank you for listening to this video. Just really quickly wanted to touch on a really exciting offer we have on the website. It's a limited time offer, and if you head over to zenforex.co.uk, you will see the offer in front of you straight away. And this is that you can trade Forex on a standard account with raw spread plus zero commission. And now Forex is also an FCA and no dealing desk execution broker. If you are interested in this offer, you can get in touch with the team by clicking learn more, or you can simply go to open an account where you can start the application process. 4-hour chart now. What I'm looking for, first of all, as I always do on the chart, if you've watched my videos before, I'm looking for where the liquidity is. And you can see where I've put the liquidity sign, this dollar sign here. I have these highs here. So anyone who's probably selling the market is likely to have their stop losses up at here. So there's going to be a lot of liquidity sitting up here. So what I'd like to see for November is a move up and taking this liquidity down. And really my take profit for November is down at 1.368. So I'm going to mark this now, 2 seconds. That's my take profit for November, down at 1.37 or 1.368. Now, I'm wary of there being a run on liquidity, taking this liquidity on the buy side before we get the run down. But at the same time, I do like the fact that we've now broken structure to the downside, which I'll mark for you now. We've broken this structure low. Oh, excuse me, that's not right. We've broken this structure low here, as you can see. And I've indicated that by the BOS sign here. As you can see, we've had this really nice run down and maybe the slight pause in the market. So for me, I'm looking at this level here as a potential selling opportunity. So if the market comes up and tests this level, and I'm going to put my stop loss just above, then we have a potential selling opportunity of around a 1.5R risk reward ratio, which is okay. If we go onto the 1 hour chart, we may be able to refine this level even further, which we can. We can refine this order block level down into this kind of pricing action here. So order block entry here, and this makes the stop loss a lot smaller, and we can have a stop loss of around, let's take a look, of around 32 pips with a 3.7 risk reward ratio. So that's what I'm really seeing for GBPUSD. I want to keep it nice and simple, but at the same time, see, I've got my stop loss just above these highs here. That's because I'm expecting GBPUSD to potentially correct and take the liquidity that's going on these highs here before we get a move down into that 1.368 level. But for me, 1.368 is the take profit level for November. And really, that's it for GBPUSD. I wanted to keep it nice and simple. I'm not really interested in buying this pair at the moment. I am interested in selling at the premium levels, and I think this is a nice premium level that we can sell from at the moment. So I'm going to have my sell stop here at 1.38 as well, which is probably quite a nice 1.38068, which is a nice psychological level as well. If you've liked this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure as well you're dropping any comments in on the comment section. We like to know your opinion on where you think GBPUSD is going for November. I'm going to provide an update to this forecast in a couple of weeks, so make sure you listen out to that. Make sure you've got notifications turned on. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great trading day and a great trading week, and I'll catch you all for the next video, which is going to be tomorrow. Take care.